Okay, welcome back to the channel, Car Collection Advisors. A little garage update. We're going to do a video today of the new Corvette ZR1. We'll do some drives in it and a little bit of a review. So here we go. So this is a Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano. It's got the challenge wheels, ceramic brakes. It's just a great car. Has the Enzo engine, Nero Daytona, with the Daytona carbon seats, all black with some red stitching, matches the calipers. Great car. The look of this car is really nice for a V12, and you don't have that long front end that you get in most V12s like the F12 and 812 and all of the long-nosed V12s. This motor is actually underneath the dash, and it's pretty much mid-engine. They brought the powertrain back, and then the nose slants down. It's a great car. I think they're way underpriced. It's faster than an Enzo. The transmission's much better. It's a super fast transmission, which is much quicker than the Enzo, and that 0 to 60, it's about 1/10 of a second faster, and at 3.1, it's like right there with the GTO. It's about a 30 horsepower difference, which you wouldn't feel, and GTOs are going for about now 1.5 to 2 million. This, you can get these from 150 to 200, depending on mileage and condition. I'd highly recommend it, that car. And Urus, this is a fully spec'd out blue white. Wraith, daily driver added to the collection. Taycan Turbo S, amazing car. Look at the brakes. Brakes are giant. Car's very fast, handles incredible, brakes well. Best electric car I've driven. You know, I used to have Tesla Plaids. This is way better. This thing handles, the construction quality is phenomenal. I would always have one of these as a daily commuter. So commuting back and forth, I just plug it into the charger here. I can use a Tesla charger with an adapter. It's plugged in. It gives me about a 250 mile range, but the car is a rocket because it is a Turbo S. It's, I think, 2.1 to 60, but great commuting car. Now we have here the ZR1 in a convertible, and I had a Z06 with the 07 package in the coupe version, and I have to say the convertible I like a lot more. It only weighs 88 pounds more than a coupe, but the benefit you get, the top will retract like in 15 seconds up to 31 miles an hour. There's no wind buffeting in the cockpit. The Targa version on the coupe, when you take that top off, it's all sorts of wind buffeting. The aerodynamics are terrible, and the weight difference is insignificant. Most cars, when they go from coupe to convertible, have a couple 100-pound deficit. Like the SF90 I have as a coupe, that's 220 pounds lighter than just the same Assetto Fiorano convertible. Then, you know, so that's a huge deficit. That's why that car is a coupe. The 765 McLaren, that's a roadster with like 60-pound deficit versus an LT. And you know, if you have that small of a weight differential and the convenience of the convertible, you know, it's a big benefit. This car has the ZTK package, which gives you the Cup 2R tires, has the Alcon bigger brakes, bigger than the Brembos. These are 10-piston calipers. It has Sport Cup 2Rs. What's great about the Corvette team is they're giving us R tires, where none of the Porsches or Ferraris come with Rs. They come with Cup 2s, but you don't get Rs. But Corvette gives you Rs. This car has all visible gloss carbon fiber, has the big wing package. So I'm super impressed with this car. This car has, it wasn't quite, the sound of the engine was good, but it wasn't what I would call great from the factory. So FabSpeed developed an amazing system, and I put the entire FabSpeed system in this car. It knocked 40 pounds off the rear, which is a huge plus, especially in light of the fact that this motor is about 80, 90 pounds with all the hardware and radiators heavier than the Z06. And I could feel the difference in the handling on a Z06 versus this based on the weight. But taking that 40 pounds off the back made a big difference. And it also, the catalytic converters are HJS, which are the best. You just can't compare them to any. They're smog compliant, they pass smog. They're all heat shielded with Inconel. The exhaust system is gorgeous on this car. No check engines, no need for a tune. The cats alone add 90 horsepower, and then the muffler system adds 20. So this car is putting out around 1,175 horsepower as it sits here. Sounds way better, not too loud. We'll be doing a cold start before we go on the drive, but only have good things to say about this. We'll walk around, and here's compared to some of the other Hypers here, 918 Spider, amazing car. Carrera GT, very involving with the manual. GT2 RS with a GIAC tune. So this car is putting out close to 800 horsepower. P1, phenomenal driving experience. Sound of the turbos, the wastegates. One of the best driving experiences in any car I've ever been in. Love it, will never sell it. 765 LT Spider, car's blistering fast. Happens to look a lot like the Corvette. So if we'll take a look at the 765, this is an MSO, and then kind of compare it to the Corvette. We have a lot of similarities. And then we have classic 427 tri-power vet. We have the Ford GT, which is an amazing car that has AccuFab throttle body, smaller pulley, still in straight pipe exhaust, has cats, smog compliant, but it's putting out 730 horsepower. It was dynoed. Assetto Fiorano high spec package. A lot of bad, reports on SF90. This car has been flawless. It's a great car. I had one issue in the beginning with a check engine. It got just a hard reset on the car, and it's been perfect ever since. Totally reliable. The way this is set up with the carbon seats, the carbon fiber wheels, Assetto Fiorano, every carbon option. This car's the lightest version of the SF90, extremely fast. I'd have to say probably the fastest cars in the garage right now are the Assetto Fiorano SF90 and the ZR1, with close behind the 765 Spider, P1, 918, Turbo S50 that also has a FabSpeed system and a tune. So that Turbo S50 is putting out like 800 horsepower. That car's an animal, but still would trail the ZR1 and the SF90. I think those are probably the quickest. This is an ST paint to sample. Well, it's a Sunderwunsch complete custom with ivory interior and lilac, which they call moon gem or moonstone. GT4RS Spider, Sunderwunsch, and this is jet green metallic, which really pops in the sun with full saddle Napa leather interior, which was CXX. This is the Sport Classic, Azuro Thetis with cognac, Turbo S50, and that's pretty much it. Carbon fiber roof on the convertible, which is super nice, gloss, and you'll see how this performs in a few minutes, and we'll have some fun out there. We're gonna head up some canyons, so should be a good driving video. Anyway, Hope everyone enjoys this video today. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.